We step onto the pitch to conquer, to ignite belief, to dominate the moment. We take control, we win, and sometimes we lose. We score, we miss, but we regain control. A free kick, a pass, an assist, and the goals follow. From penalties under pressure. Every challenge looks easy. So we repeat it. Because it's one team, driven by one dream, inside one league. Vincy Soccer Premier League.
Oh, it's hope! And they have returned from one goal down. Goal! He scores! He scores!
Cross comes in now, open goal, it's in the back of the net. The Predators with the early goal, it looks like.
The Vincy Soccer Premier League is brought to you by the SVG Football Federation.
Your life, your vibe, your cola. So represent.
Your life, your vibe, representing the best cola. Me and talk about Zest Cola, right.
From me, open the cola. Me a look for the best cola.
Look to the left, me see the Zest Cola. Look to the right, me see the Zest Cola.
Zest cola are the best cola. Represent for the Zest cola. Zest cola are the best cola.
Zest. Your life, your vibe, your cola. Zest. Represent with the best cola available island-wide at your favorite bars, restaurants, corner stores, and supermarkets. Zest. Your cola, your vibe. Some bottles are ordinary, and then there's the iconic green Heineken, a symbol of craftsmanship since 1873. Inside, a perfect balance of malt and hops, delivering a taste that is smooth, crisp, and undeniably refreshing. This isn't just beer, it's heritage in every sip. Heineken, pure, original, timeless. Heineken, open your world. Must be 18 years or older to enjoy. Heineken, distributed by ECGC.
So welcome back to the Brighton Technical Center for the final game of the evening in a triple header here. And this one would be between North Leeward Predators and Awesome FC. And both teams would look to come away with 3 points. North Leeward Predators normally has demonstrated to be the fittest of the lot. And Awesome FC, a few of Awesome players, Roxelle, have expressed that they definitely do not like playing against North Leeward Predators because they normally run them for 90 minutes. But they would have to up their game. But one of the things I would say, Awesome FC, they would miss the services of Mr. Smart tonight, and it's going to definitely be a challenge. He was a stalwart in defense for Awesome, but he is not with us, carrying an injury. And quickly the starting lineup for North Leeward Predators is we have Kevin Small, number 19, number 2 Anthony Edwards, 7 Adine Charles, number 9 Javan Cato, number 12 Janice Fraser, 15 Alroy Solomon, 16 Dial Spring, number 23 Darim Pierre, number 30 AJ Delplesh, 44 Alisco Samuel, and I think Alisco Samuel is in goal. Right, and number 93 Ronaldo Franklin. That's the starting lineup for North Leeward Predators, and we now shift to Awesome FC.
Right, for Awesome FC, we have Clinton Kelly in goal. He is the captain. Josiah Cambridge, number 4. Number 6, Kenneth Marshall. Number 8, Japheth Antoine. Number 9, Javandi Enville. Number 10, Chad Straw. Number 11, Karim Williams. Number 12, Shakim DeCall. Number 19, Shiquan Millington. And number 20, Kenton Peters. Number 21, Damian Fernandez. And then number 21, Damian Fernandez. Those are the starting line, the players that will start for Awesome this evening. Awesome begin this evening or ended in week 4, ended week 4 with 6 points, and they were in 6th position. Jabel are currently North Leeward Predators are currently in 4th position with 7 points, and they will definitely be both teams looking to advance their fortunes this evening.
Well, most definitely, and the kickoff would be with Awesome FC. The wind has picked up once again here in this final encounter. And where goes the whistle? And so it's Awesome still with it, but goes back in defense there. It's the Predators looking to cut out, but that is given away there. Awesome still with it. Goes down flank. We can see Kevin Small there, the number 19. I'm sure, yes, the number 19. So perhaps that number was missing in our count. He has been the regular. He's the captain. So it's with number 7, Charles finds DL Spring. DL Spring goes back in defense, finds his number 13. Is it number 93 in Ronaldo Franklin? It's been knocking around. It goes into touch. So let's see. It's going to be a throw-in for Predators. Long through, looking for some support on that far side. Has number 30 to contend with it, AJ Delplesh. Comes back, but is cut out there by Awesome, but still with Predators. Finds DL Spring. Spring looking to work his way down the middle, and not good work here. His Spring went back to his goalkeeper as the number 9. So now it's still Small looking to come forward, and off the Awesome player, the number 20 in Peters, and it's a throw-in for Predators. Edwards goes in, cut out there by Marshall, but AJ Delplesh has it. AJ on a run. AJ on a run, a shot, and good work there by the goalkeeper. Kelly covering the angle well and not giving him any space, and it's now a counter for Awesome FC. As they're going down, it was Chad Straw, but his progress was impeded, and it's still Awesome looking. There's number 8, Antoine, but DL Spring picks it up for Predators, lays it on the part of Edwards. Edwards get around 1, gives it to, there's still some tussling. There was the number 9, it's against Awesome, and that was Cato being dragged down, and it's a free kick for Predators. We are inside the 3rd minute. Let's see. So Anilan Stevens carrying the whistle. He's supported by Kenny Richards and Toshika Brown, the assistant referees. And let's see. It's Edwards. Number 23. Then Darim Pierre. A little too much on it. It goes into touch. It's going to be a goal kick for Awesome FC. And we can see Fernandez. And just there, Damian Fernandez. Waiting, but Kelly comes back. And so there's no Smart this afternoon or this evening, but I know he's following a Roxelle, and that was cut out there by Predators, but the whistle going against Predators is going to be what? Let's see, free kick for Awesome. It's still 0-0 here. We are in the 5th minute. Now he pumps downfield. Finds Zeddy Millington. Millington as if he run into a Mack truck. He goes down. Predators, Dial Spring. Spring goes back in defense. Find his captain Small. Kevin Small, who gives it away as Awesome looks to come forward with Enville. Still with Enville. Enville goes across field looking for some support. Still Awesome. Has Chad Straw, but in the end, still Awesome with it. Awesome coming through. Good defensive work there by Predators. And again, not good construction. They're giving it away. And Straw finds Williams. Number 19. Then Millington in a tussle as he comes across the face of the goal. And it's still inside Kareem Williams in a tussle with Edwards. Edwards gives it to Spring. Spring still with it. Has Williams to contend with. Williams not giving him any room. And it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Awesome. So it's still Awesome. Millington. Millington still with it. Millington looking for some support. But again, a cluster of North Leeward Predators players around. DL Spring gets a wrong one, but couldn't get past the number 20 in Peters. And still Predators. Nice ball. And so Kevin Small gives it now to Anthony Edwards. Edwards, they're knocking it around inside their own half. They're trying to keep Awesome at bay. There was Edwards, couldn't rein that in. It goes into touch as Williams very close by. And it's going to be a throw-in for Awesome FC. So it's still 0-0 here in this encounter. Peters looks for Williams. Williams as a defender. He comes across field but cut out there by Darim Pierre.
Oh, beautiful.
It's still Darim Pierre. Nice ball going down the flank. Looking for the AJ Delplesh on the far side. Does so. Delplesh with a cross. And not getting a good boot on it. And a tame shot coming in. But again, it's cut out there by
Franklin.
It was Ronaldo Franklin. And now in the end, it's Kevin Small. But he's been robbed of it. Kareem Williams. Williams has Anthony Edwards. He got a boot on it. It go off Williams. It goes into touch. And it's going to be a goal kick for North Leeward Predators. So Predators 0. Awesome FC 0. We are in the 8th minute. So it's a Samuel, sporting number 44. Now he's booted downfield. And there was Fernandez cutting it out. Finds his number 6. Good work here by Awesome FC. Find Kenton Peters. Peters looks to pump downfield. And that had a little too much on it. Looking for Enville. And in the end, danger averted. So it's still with Awesome FC. Gives it to Darren Pierre, who pumps it downfield, looking for the number 9. But has a little too much on it. And goalkeeper came off his line and cleared. And yes, Davis finds Millington. Millington with a nice ball. Finds Enville. But he has 3 defenders. But here is Karim Williams picks up anxiety, getting the better of him. A shot that went high, wide, and with no direction whatsoever. And the scoreline remains 0-0. We see Kevin Small down. And I think earlier, Roxelle, just before this build-up, I think Small was holding the back of his tie. And I think if he cannot continue, I think it would be a big blow for North Leeward Predators.
Well, they would have to move, I believe, Ronaldo Franklin from the midfield where he's operating from right now back there. And probably bring in Andy Gums or someone else. So it's not really, he is a big part of the defense, but I don't see it diminishing the quality that they can be offering at all.
Definitely. So you would have a couple players. You have Gideon Richards as well, who has been, was in his earlies played in the defense.
Correct.
And then we saw him moving up into the forward position.
Number 9
But,
is listed as whom, Charlo?
Javon Cato for Predators.
Cato, okay, yes.
All right, Javon, and number 9 for Awesome would be Giovanni Enville.
Yes.
So it's going to be a goal kick. So right away we can see Kevin Small going off, and the captain armband goes to Ronaldo Franklin.
Right.
And I think you have really called it right in that his position has quickly changed.
Definitely.
But I'm not sure. I was looking for the substitute and not too sure who came on.
Gums has come on, and he's
Andy Gums.
Is it? Well, I believe it was Gums, but we'll clarify that. Or was the substitution made?
Well, play continues. It's DL Spring looking to continue, but there is Peters. Chips it downfield. Finds the number 4 in Cambridge. Cambridge goes back to his goalkeeper, Kelly. Kelly now boots it downfield, looking to clear it. Finds Zeddy Millington. Millington finds Chad Straw. Straw still working his way to the middle. Has Adine Charles to contend with. He goes wide. And still Awesome FC looking to do some construction here. Millington gets the ball, looking to come forward, but off the defender. It goes into touch. It's going to be a corner for Awesome FC, but Awesome FC in the early stages looking pretty decent. Roxanne.
It's going to be an interesting encounter. I think what has happened on both occasions is that we've had some we have had some wonderful play by both. We want to say good evening to the Honorable Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, Creative Industries. There's that last part always gives me a lot of trouble.
So it's Straw.
Yeah.
Straw with it, still with it, has the Adine Charles to contend with.
Right.
It knocks it into touch. I think it's going to be a throw-in for Awesome. Quickly taken. And it's still Awesome. Zeddy Millington has the number, trying to pick the number there, but it goes into touch, and it's going to be a corner for Awesome. So
right.
Millington with a corner. We are in the 13th minute of this encounter.
So we had a short visit by the minister, who's just looking on.
Just a fire stick, as the old people would say. It's headed away there by the defense for North Leeward Predators. Zeddy Millington looking to control on that far side. Still does. looking to work his way through. Again, good defensive work by Predators. It's going to be a throw-in. Millington walking rather slowly and coming from a different function and just paying a courtesy call.
It's always pleasant.
The minister.
Always pleasant
Sport.
to see the dignitaries around, having a look on, spending some time with the people, and moving on.
And trying to find his way to another function.
Correct. So finding some time is always important, Charlo.
So Chad Straw with that, waiting for that throw-in. I think there's a player down for Awesome. Not sure what, but he's still in that sitting position. And we'll wait to see. And finally, the physio comes out and will administer whatever attention is needed. The referee Anilan Stevens standing very nearby. Now he's getting to his feet. So,
but this is going to be an interesting encounter. I think what Awesome has done, they have really prepared for the teams that they have played so far. They have had their tactical game on song, so to speak. And I think this is going to be a really good encounter if they really come up chumps on this occasion as well.
So this booted downfield was a tame shot on goal. Anthony Edwards looking to control. He has Kareem Williams to contend with. Williams knocks it back in defense, but cut out there by DL Spring. Nice ball, looking for some support, and the number 12 there in Decall coming up trumps there for Awesome FC, thwarting the efforts of North Leeward Predators going forward. But it's still Awesome FC looking to knock it around. Good ball, Chad Straw with it. Straw looking to come forward, but not timing it, but Ronaldo Franklin picks it up for the Predators. Predators now looking on a counter. Number 9, as there was goalkeeper Kelly coming off his line very quickly and averting the danger for Awesome FC as they try to build up some play coming down the left flank. It's Awesome, boots it downfield, but only to find Adine Charles for North Leeward Predators, who pumps it downfield, has a lot too much on it. It really poses no threat for Awesome FC as Peters picks it up. Peters looking for some support, looking to find Williams, and that goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for the Predators, and it's Anthony Edwards with a throw-in, looking for the number 9. Decall heads it away, heads it into touch. It's going to be a corner for Predators as Darian Pear prepares for it, and so too is my co-host.
Well, when Charles is flowing, you just allow him to keep going because he's always on song. So here it is. 0-0, North Leeward Predators, the defending champions. They are playing Awesome, and this one is short. Peters does good work, but it only comes as far as Adine Charles. Charles goes inside, but cut out again there by 6. Who is Marshall, is it? Marshall. So just making sure I get my wits around me. There's a big fella in the Avenues unit, number 15. You're gonna have to help me with his number there, his name there.
Is Alroy Solomon.
Solomon. So here we go. It's Millington finding Marshall. Marshall brings it back, attempting to find Jack, but cut out by Charles. Charles over to Spring. Spring finds Edwards. Edwards goes back to Ronaldo Franklin. Is it? No, that's not Franklin. I think he was the individual that was brought in, Charlo.
Gums.
Number 5. It's actually Gums.
Number 5, Terrence Williams.
Terrence Williams. So, was Ronaldo Franklin substituted? No, he's moved back into the midfield position. So, keeping things flowing here is Awesome and North Leeward Predators. This time, the number 9 is found in an offside position.
Kato.
So we'll get them sorted. So it's Kato and number 5, and then Solomon in the back. So Kelly comes across and finds Peters here on the right. He has Cato to contend with. Williams tries to get it to Antoine, and it's Peters again trying to go forward, but cut out there by the number 5. Let's see. It falls for Millington. Millington is looking to get Williams in. Williams has Solomon to contend with. He cuts inside. Still Williams. 3 converging on him, and he could not get the better of those 3 awesome players there. There's arguments. There's questions, there's concerns by the North Leeward Predators defenders as we see movement by Peters. Peters goes forward looking for Williams, put in the touch by Spring. It will blow on. Peters finds Millington now. Millington is trying to go forward and booted out, falls now for Cato. Cato has Antoine to contend with. Into touch it goes, and the wind is really picking up now. The banners are being dislodged, Charlo. As one down the lower end is giving a lot of problems.
Yes, it's pretty heavy.
So Jacko goes across goal, his own goal, finding Kelly. AJ Delplash picks up the loose ball. Let's see what he does. He comes inside. Shot taken by Franklin, blocked there. And a mistake made. And Kelly struggled. Franklin could not break the defense there. As the 2 players converging, defending there. It looks like Fernandez and Jack in the end. But an opportunity off of an error. And one of the awesome players are down on this occasion, Charlo.
Yes, and there's some attention being given at this particular moment for him. And really, that could have spelled some trouble with that. But in the end, awesome getting out of jail, so to speak. And it's still a 0-0 affair.
So
it was Marshall.
Marshall. One was having some difficulty there, Charlo.
Marshall, he's just trying to marshal the defense for Awesome. And you can hear the wind.
Well, the wind is blowing everything away, including our spectacles. As the kick is taken, Fernandez is gonna come across, looking for Peters. Peters is going to push forward into Williams. Comes off of Williams, and it's going to be a throw-in for North Leeward Predators. Edwards is looking to find Pear. Pear runs into a good position but could not reel it in. It falls now for Fernandez. Fernandez comes across, finds Straw. Yes, Straw. And he has switched positions with Williams. Good interchange here by Straw and Millington. Millington is floored. Enville is on the ground. Enville is asking a question or two, and he was definitely hustled there as it's Darian Pear. Brings it back to Solomon. Solomon to the number 5. His name I remember in a bit. And he is trying to go forward.
Williams,
taken by
Terrence
Antoine. Antoine is leaving it for shot. Straw takes a shot. And the goalkeeper is reeling it in as attention now comes away of Saquon Millington. So the number 5 is Williams.
Terrence Williams.
For North Leeward. Terrence Williams. So let's try and get some way of remembering that name. So some attention coming the way of Saquon Millington.
Or normally referred to as Zeddy
Millington, correct. There's some calls for the referee to I'm not sure. And the banner has gone awry, so we'll probably have to deduct some pay from these young men. Anyhow, it's really windy, so they're having a lot of difficulties in keeping their banners upright this evening, and the direction in which it's flowing is the opposite direction from which the banner is actually supposed to be staying. So Candy is saying that she's gotten some good news, our marketing team member. And Millington is off the field getting some attention, and booted up field by the goalkeeper, number 44, looking to find a player from North Leeward, but into the hands of Kelly. Kelly is looking at options. This time decides to boot over to Williams. It's going to run into touch. The idea was really good, but Williams could not have caught on to that one as Millington joins back the party, so to speak. 23 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. A battle between team number 4 and 6, I believe it, if my memory serves me right from what I read earlier, as we started match day 5, weekend 5 of this Vincy Soccer Premier League. So Antoine is throwing it away, and he is screaming as Williams is going to take the throw. No, he actually leaves it. So throw taken by Edwards. Edwards looking for Cato on some pressure. Two very physically strong teams, Charlo, and teams who have the grit to fight out a strong battle here. Spring doesn't have the better of it, and he finds Adine Charles. He was trying to find Franklin, booted downfield. Enville has 3 defenders to contend with. Enville, he decides to hold it up a bit. Good beat into the box. Does he? Yes, still Enville. Let's see. Is it in the side?
Penalty.
The card is coming the way of is it Travis Fraser? Chanice Fraser, I believe. So he gets a caution on the edge of the 18-yard box.
Chanice Fraser. Yes.
So good work by Enfield, Charlo.
Yes, he was putting some pressure there on the defense for North Leeward Predators. And a desperate move there by Chanice Fraser.
So wind really strong, probably a few bits of there we go. So wind is extremely strong here this evening. One of the tents is actually being dislodged.
Well, yes. Wow.
Yes. So
It has lost its legs.
yes. Well, they need to be staked down. The football is on, and it is gonna be booted upfield. It's right. So the wind is definitely causing havoc this evening.
The tents have really gone.
Oof. Yes, they're gonna have to be taken down after the encounters, Charlo, because if they're not, then we are going to have problems.
May not have any tents.
So you can hear it in our microphones very, very loudly as the team continues to struggle to put the tents back up. So really windy conditions here this evening. As the football continues, this went away from the football in some instances, but I don't think the stakes are going to be strong enough to hold them if the wind continues as they are. We do have some assistance coming. Here we go. It's now with Kelly goes across and finds Fernandez on the far side. Is it Fernandez or Charlo?
Just trying to pick up.
Yes, but into touch it goes. Slight disruption.
It looked like Decall was on that far side.
Definitely Decall. So they've decided to move the tent off because it's going to be a lot of problems if they leave it up. And it could be cause for concern this evening.
Well, I think the medical team would have to transfer to the far tent.
Far tent, yes.
Yes. So, I think it's going to be a corner for Awesome. See Dickall moving into that position. Oh, it's a throw-in.
Yes, it's going to be Dickall. Here he goes. Throw into the area, looking for Straw. Headed away. And it for Williams, actually. Headed away by the defense of Awesome. Comes back now to Marshall. Marshall is trying to push it forward. Looks for Millington. Millington can't get past Franklin. The throw is going to go in favor of Avenues. Awesome. It's been awesome.
Awesome.
Avenues have completed their encounter.
Their match.
Yes. So throw taken now. They call looking to go inside. It's gonna corner. Is gonna come the way of Awesome FC. They have been probing and pushing and keeping North Leo Predators at the back.
Sad to say the defending champions really look a shadow of themselves from what we saw last year in comparison to what we are seeing now.
Yes, well, they've gone past some personal changes as well. Here we go. A corner came in and finds Straw, brings it across. Didn't pull in there Williams, but he retrieves, looks to get it to Millington. Millington has Fraser to contend with. The cross comes in, taken away by Spring. Spring says, "Leave this all to me." And he pushes it forward, looking for Kato. Who's that? Oh, couldn't keep it in touch. Delplesh. And a throw taken by Peters. Peters to Antwine. Antwine is going to look to go forward. He plays it off of Edwards into a touch. It goes. And it's going to be a throw-in for Awesome FC. Javet. Antwine looking for Enville and beaten away. Comes now to Edward. Pair to Edwards. Edwards to AJ Delplesh. A strong tackle coming in. And it's Shaw trying to get the better of Spring. Spring brings it to Edwards. Edwards is going into Pair. Back to, attempted to go to Spring. Picks up now by Franklin. Franklin pushes it forward way too far ahead. And Kelly controls without any cause for concern. So Kelly boots downfield. Looking. And Solomon heads away into Pair. Pair is attempting to find Kato. Broken up by Fernandez. Over to Straw, Williams. Williams and Straw quite a similar stature, hairdo,
yes,
and physique. Here with Adine Charles comes inside but gives it away to Millington. Millington looking for Williams. Williams is controlling, but he's asked to keep it and leave it for North Leo Predators, who took their free kick very quickly. This is Pair finding DL Spring. Spring turns, has a Jaffet to contend with. AJ Delpech picks it up and looks for Edwards. Edwards to Pair. Pair looking and brings it back to that is Spring. Spring inside to Charles. Charles over to Franklin. Franklin tries to push it through, but Jack is the one cleaning up the shop at this occasion. Still a tussle down here, right in front of us on the right hand side. Enville picks it up and he has Williams to contend with. Williams decides to put it into touch. A battle ensuing here, Charlo.
Certainly a good battle ensuing.
They throw a long throw into the box by Straw. Falls for Millington. Over to Straw. He crosses. Head. Ooh. Coming in there was Williams. It was a good cross in a good area. But Fraser's going to clear the danger. Looking for Kato. And the caller cleans the shop up as I hand over to Charlo.
So it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for the Predators. The number 12 in Fraser comes back to the middle. It's still Predators with it. Number 7, Adine Charles, goes back to Fraser. And Fraser looking to come forward. And he's been dispossessed. And still that tussler out on that far end. The number 9 in Cato still with him. And the cross comes across field. And losing his footing there, but Edwards picks it up, gives it to Ronaldo Franklin. Franklin was looking to get through, but robbed there by Chad Straw, who decided to knock it around. Find Kenton Peters. Peters knocks it downfield. And again, there is the Predators. It's chipped downfield, looking for Williams, who looking to work his way down the flank. Shot comes in off the defense there of Predators. Adine Charles cleans it up, clears it, and comes back onto the head of the Awesome player. So it's still Awesome. Still Awesome, but DL Spring robs him. And DL Spring, referee says to play on. A bit of a... yes, and up goes the offside flag. And I think that he was caught in that position. The number 9 was Enville. And it's going to be a free kick for North Leeward Predators. It's still a 0-0 affair as Williams finds his player. He's pumped downfield, but cut out there by Awesome FC. Awesome still with it. And this goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for North Leeward Predators, but Awesome have been able to match the Predators in this encounter so far, Roxelle.
As I expected, Charles, I believe that they really have had some very good tactical plans coming out when they've met their opponents, and they have shown that they have come with really good structure in terms of their players and the confidence. They're physically as strong as well, Charlo.
Yeah, so AJ Delplesh, Shaw, picks it up. He's looking for Williams on that far side. Williams has a contender, and he goes back to his player.
Marshall.
It's number 6, Marshall. Comes back. They're still working it around. Awesome. Certainly, I'm impressed with what I've seen from Awesome. Anthony Edwards is there with Chad Straw. Straw gets the better of him, wheels, and has 2 defenders. DL Spring is in there. He goes down. It's against Spring. And
lunging in there, Charlo.
It's going to be a free kick to Awesome FC. But certainly the Awesome FC, they have looked really good. And really not giving up and really pushing North Leeward Predators, the defending champions, right to the wire.
Well, that's how it is. And they're gonna try to push even further forward here now with an opportunity just outside the 18-yard box on the right-hand side.
So Chad Straw, left foot, and he hits it into a 2-man wall. I think that was poorly taken.
Yes, I think he was trying to beat the wall and the goalkeeper to the near post, and not what he wanted, or he should have been advised to do at that occasion.
So that was knocked into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for the Predators, and Edwards looking to find some support to AJ Delplesh, who goes back, but he's cut out there by Awesome. They have been very good. And down goes the player. Referee says to play on Chad Straw with it. Still dances his way around. And it comes down, but again, Predators breaks up the play, and they now look to boot downfield, looking for some support. DL Spring with it. What will he do? Spins as usual, goes wide, looking for the man coming down the right flank. Good ball. It's still North Leeward Predators. His corner comes in, looking for AJ Delplesh at the far corner. Can he rein it in? No. And it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Awesome FC. In fact, it's going to be a goal kick for Awesome. So it's still 0-0 here as we close on the 38th minute of this encounter. The referee says you're going to take that over. You're a little bit too fast. He's quite ready now for it as Kelly signals to his players to go forward. Boots it, long ball, downfield. Cut out there by the North Leeward Predators. DL Spring with it. He has a contender. Good work by Spring. Good work. Come back to Edwards. Comes across field. Find the number 15 in Solomon. I think he was looking for the number 9 in Cato, but had too much on it. And goalkeeper Kelly tidies up. He had no danger whatsoever. He bowls it out on the far left. As he finds Williams. Williams back heels it. Looking for some support. Ronaldo Franklin is there, but the Predators, infringement called against the Predators. It's going to be a free kick for Awesome FC. So Awesome. They're really playing with some purpose.
Yeah, I think really competitive encounter. Really good encounter coming to the fore here.
Millington being robbed of it. As North Leeward Predators look to come forward. AJ Delples has Peters to contend with. The race is off. And it's off AJ Delples. It's going to be a throw-in for Awesome. It's still 0-0 as we head towards the 40th minute of this encounter. So there will be 5 minutes of regulation time remaining. And now Chad Straw look to come downfield. He gets it back. Straw, he's in a tussle with Edwards. Referee says to play on. And DL Spring comes into the middle. Looks for Darren Pierre. Pierre being hustled off it by the number 4 in Cambridge. And I think Cambridge is going to get a card.
Well, I think there was an infringement before that they really needed to have the intervention of the officials.
Yeah, so Antoine picking up a yellow. Yeah, Jaffal Antoine. So Ronaldo Franklin, he's going to take that free kick. He's wearing the captain's armband, sport number 93. And he chips it across field, but headed away there by Williams. It goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for North Leeward Predators. Quickly taken. Solomon goes back to his wheel, comes back to Solomon. Solomon looks to boot it downfield, looking for some support. The offside flag is up. I think AJ Delplesh has been and Darren Pierre have been caught in that offside position, and it's going to be a free kick to Awesome. Quickly taken as they call on that far side. It's still nice ball, and the race is off. They call, I think, bumped him off his feet, and I think it's a right call, and it's going to be a free kick awarded to North Leeward Predators. And Solomon was ready to take that kick. Referee says hold on. Whistle going, not too fast, Mr. Solomon. As it's booted long downfield. And Darren Pierre is there. He's in a tussle with 2 defenders. And there is Edwards giving it to DL Spring. DL Spring lays it off for AJ Delplesh. AJ Delplesh with a shot. Not getting it as he wanted. It's just sliding off the out of his boot and into touch for a goal kick. But certainly that was looking a little dangerous.
Well, that was the first opportunity, I believe, that they had where they beat Peters down the left-hand side here. And not getting much on it, Charlo.
All right. So it's still... it's Antoine who has just picked up a yellow, but intercepted there by North Leeward Predators. DL Spring, he comes right back to Mr. Edwards. Edwards goes back in defense. Find Williams. Williams to Solomon. who pumps it downfield, was looking for some support. Kelly anticipating well, that had a lot of power on it and coming right through. Finds Cambridge. Cambridge comes wide, finds Peters for Awesome. Awesome, as he comes down the flank, looking for Enville. Enville has Williams to contend with, and Williams boots it into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Awesome FC. So Peters with a throw-in, looking for Enville, but in the end, not good work on the part of Predators. Long shot coming across field now, looking for Williams. Kareem Williams, he's being pushed, he's not being given any space, and he has to come back. He's still, and back he comes. Finds Decall, back to him, Zeddy Millington. Spins, gives it to Williams. Williams as a defender, he gets a wrong one, he goes down. Referee says to play on. Solomon would come away with it. And cut out there. And again we see Zeddy Millington. And there are moments when there seem to be desperation or a bit of frustration creeping in. But it's going to be a throw-in for the North Leeward Predators. It's a 0-0 affair as we just come around to the end of the first half. Just looking on the far side to see if there's any indication of extra time. But certainly, I think this half has flowed, Roxelle.
Yes, it has. It's been really competitive. I think even Stevens, so to speak, in terms of opportunities as well. So back into to the drawing board at halftime and see what they come out with.
This is a good ball, but there's cut out there by Awesome FC, and they have been doing some good work. Straw is there, and there is Darren Pierre coming back, and it's Straw. This is a tussle. Edwards, he seemed to be a warrior, and he's been bundled off it. Enville, and he still has Edwards. Both players go down, and it's going to be a throw-in for North Leeward Predators. Looks for DL Spring, goes back to Edwards, back to Spring. Spring, can he spring some life into? And the whistle going there against, it looks like Antoine. And so it's going to be a free kick awarding to North Leeward Predators. So let's see. So that's been spotted. Mr. Terrence Williams just looking to put it in the right position. So he sports number 5, and he goes back to his defense. Looks like Solomon pumps it downfield on that far right as he looks for some support coming through. It's still Predators looking to do too much with it. I think he should have come back. He does so now as it looks so Franklin looking to get him going, but that's cleared. Has landed somewhere in the river, and there goes the whistle for the end of the first half. Roxelle, after a long evening, it's really Awesome 0, Predators 0, and both teams really going at each other, not giving their opponent any chance to go to find the onion bag.
Right, it's been even Stevens. They've been fighting, they've been pushing, they've been tugging, they've been infringing. They're really putting everything out there in that first period, but yet nothing to show in the back of the net. And so we'll take a short break and we'll come right back to you for the last 45 minutes.
We step onto the pitch to conquer, to ignite belief, to dominate the moment. We take control, we win, and sometimes we lose. We score, we miss, but we regain control. A free kick, a pass, an assist, and the goals follow. From penalties under pressure, Every challenge looks easy. So we repeat it. Because it's one team, driven by one dream, inside one league. Vincy Soccer Premier League.
Some bottles are ordinary, and then there's the iconic green Heineken, a symbol of craftsmanship since 1873. Inside, a perfect balance of malt and hops, delivering a taste that is smooth, crisp, and undeniably refreshing. This isn't just beer, it's heritage in every sip. Heineken, pure, original, timeless. Heineken, open your world. Must be 18 years or older to enjoy. Heineken, distributed by ECGC. Your life, your vibe, your cola. So represent.
Your life, your vibe, representing the best cola. Me and talk about Zest Cola. Right.
From me, open the cola. Me a look for the best cola.
Look to the left, me see the Zest Cola. Look to the right, me see the Zest Cola.
Zest cola are the best cola. Represent for the Zest cola. Zest cola are the best cola.
Zest. Your life, your vibe, your cola. Zest. Represent with the best cola available island-wide at your favorite bars, restaurants, corner stores, and supermarkets. Zest. Your cola, your vibe.
Oh, it's hope! And they have returned from one goal down. Goal! He scores! He scores!
Cross comes in now. Open goal. It's in the back of the net. The Predators with the early goal. It looks like.
The Vincy Soccer Premier League is brought to you by the SVG Football Federation.
We step onto the pitch to conquer, to ignite belief, to dominate the moment. We take control, we win, and sometimes we lose. We score, we miss, but we regain control. A free kick, a pass, an assist, and the goals follow. From penalties under pressure. Every challenge looks easy. So we repeat it. Because it's one team, driven by one dream, inside one league. Vincy Soccer Premier League.
Oh, it's hope! And they have returned from one goal down. Goal! He scores! He scores!
Cross comes in now. Open goal. It's in the back of the net. The Predators with the early goal. It looks like.
The Vincy Soccer Premier League is brought to you by the SVG Football Federation.
Your life, your vibe, your cola. So represent.
Your life, your vibe, representing the best cola. Me and talk about Zest Cola. Right.
From me, open the cola. Me a look for the best cola.
Look to the left, me see the Zest Cola. Look to the right, me see the Zest Cola.
Zest cola are the best cola. Represent for the Zest cola. Zest cola are the best cola.
Zest. Your life, your vibe, your cola. Zest. Represent with the best cola available island-wide at your favorite bars, restaurants, corner stores, and supermarkets. Zest. Your cola, your vibe. Some bottles are ordinary, and then there's the iconic green Heineken, a symbol of craftsmanship since 1873. Inside, a perfect balance of malt and hops, delivering a taste that is smooth, crisp, and undeniably refreshing. This isn't just beer, it's heritage in every sip. Heineken, pure, original, timeless. Heineken, open your world. Must be 18 years or older to enjoy. Heineken, distributed by ECGC.
So welcome back to the Brighton Technical Facility for the second half of the final encounter here this evening. As they're at the half-time mark, it's North Leeward Predators 0, Awesome FC 0, and we are just about ready to kick off as we back with Roxelle.
Yes, sir. It's definitely going to be an interesting last 45 minutes of weekend number 5 here in the Vincy Soccer Premier League. We have moved smoothly, I want to say, into 5 weeks, Charlo.
Yes, very, very smoothly, not any interruptions or so.
We do have some areas where we could definitely improve, without a doubt, and improve the product itself. But here we go. It's with Franklin. Franklin comes across trying to find Bentic. Bentic has been inserted. So it looks like number 2, Edwards, was taken out, Charlo.
Well,
and Sidroy Bentic was inserted. Yes. So we're going to have a throw-in, and you would have seen, you probably would see, the viewers would see that the lower goal would be bad off the banners. Those banners were really badly beaten by the wind, and so we've secured them to prevent further damage to the banner and or players, because they could actually be blown onto the playing area. So we're trying to make sure that safety comes first, and then we put them into some spaces where they are better secured, where less wind is gonna take the toll. But it's a corner coming the way of Avenues. Crowd has depleted a bit, as it's Avenue awesome. Yes. Keep saying Avenues all evening. Oh, thank you very much there, Vic. Awesome. Wow, it's probably an Avenues evening.
I saw another corner, this time at the opposite end.
For Awesome FC. Yes, it looks like Chad Straw, or is it Williams? Brings it across into the area. It's Chad Straw as far as Millington. Millington is trying to get around, and he takes on 3, brings it across. Just over Jack, and not a very powerful shot on goal here by Straw. Boot downfield. Put it downfield by the number 44, looking, and here we go. It's number 9 in there, and there's a collision between Kelly and the number 20 in Solomon. Is that correct? No, number 20 coming there is Bennington Stapleton. Another substitution there for the North Leeward Predators, and Kelly is uncomfortably floored.
So a couple of substitutions have been made into Bennington Stapleton in number 20 and Sidroy Bentic number 21.
Correct. So ringing some changes here again. North Leeward Predators probably not happy with their general output in the first half, and looking for some better production. I think Edwards was not bad, but I think he found in himself some competitors in Straw and Williams who were equally as strong and physically robust, and so some changes. Probably have an injury as well. As this one is taken, Straw in stride. Let's see what he does. Chips it across, looking for Middleton. Middleton has one. Middleton misses. Ooh, he sized that one up really nicely, but far up the upright. Goalkeeper had no chance, Charlo, if that was on target.
Yes, and so the scoreline remains 0-0.
0-0. I think there's also a substitution on the part of Awesome when Sam has come in on the right back position. Raheem Sam, I believe, is the first name. So slow.
Yes, Raheem Sam number 2.
Yes, slow start to the second period here as it goes into Fernandez. From the throw they call, and over to Jack. Jack is looking. Jack number 4, correct?
Cambridge.
Cambridge, right. And he pushes it forward, looking, can't beat Bentic. Bentic decides to go forward, looking for Stapleton. Stapleton is found in an offside position, and easy turnover there. The referee is ensuring that the ball is fully stopped, and Cambridge goes across, finds Sam. Sam is formerly of a Volcanoes United. From back to Cambridge, looking to go to Straw, but again into touch once more. So taken quickly, falls for Benetton Stapleton. He finds Spring. Spring is looking for Delpech. Can Delpech get onto this one? Coming there with a strong tackle is Fernandez, and goal kick the call by the man in the middle in yellow, Charlo.
Well, definitely. But again, we see Damian Fernandez he has been a stalwart in defense for Awesome, and he really would put his body on the line.
So over to Avenues, Awesome again, taken away by North Leeward Predators. They couldn't get that one through their. Spring falls for Dean Charles. He's under some pressure, looking for the other Spring, cleared by Cambridge and headed away by Williams. A good movement here. It's with Millington. Millington trying to get Williams in, but Solomon picks up the loose ball. He boots downfield. Stapleton would have been in an offside position. He just pulls himself away, and Kelly boots upfield. Direct play here. And a lot of aerial possession being fought for, and this one is now by Milton, looking to get Williams in. Williams and Solomon, still Williams. Williams is brought down, and it's gonna be another free kick in a very, very dangerous position here for Awesome FC. Let's look at it. Shallow.
Just.
Wow. Now we have some very vocal spectators. They're not too many by the stretch of the imagination, but they're still definitely involved in the activity, Charlo.
Well, I tell you, I think Predators have to be lucky not to be coming up against a penalty.
Well, we see how it goes. It's Millington and Marshall. They're the ones being charged with the possibility of taking this free kick in a really exciting position. They may have been looking at Cadell Hector earlier in the afternoon, Charlo.
Well, can we see a repeat?
Well, we will decide. They will decide what they offer us. Millington looks like the one who's going to take the charge. Marshall walks away. Millington tries to go under the wall. His idea didn't fall quite as much as he would like. Fernandez now picks up the loose ball, goes back to Kelly, opens up to offer some opportunities. Antoine finds Millington. Millington looking and finding Williams. Williams trying to go forward. I think it's some time there. Pass could have been quicker and earlier, and it's broken up by North Leeward Predators as the number 6. Charlo, number 6 for North Leeward. Let's see who is that.
Brown.
Gavin Brown. So Brown has also been brought into the action right now. Strado picks up from the throw for Awesome, but cannot keep possession. Brown is looking to go forward. Delpech to Brown. Brown down on the left hand side. He attempts to cross. Good defense by Cambridge. Corner comes the way of North Leeward Predators.
Right, so Brown bringing a bit more life into that left flank, that forward player on the left, and really trying to push the defense of the Awesome FC to the limit.
And well, they're still gonna have to do some defending here as Brown is in charge of this corner. He's given the instructions to go ahead near post, and I cannot beat it. It looks like Marshall is coming forward, but loses out to Brown. Brown has some space. Brown, a good shot, good save by Kelly, and Cato could not reeling the loose ball. Benetton Stapleton though gets an opportunity, goes right across the Brong. Brong heads away from the post.
Well, it was a good build-up on the part of North Leeward Predators, but they couldn't find the back of the net. I think that last touch by Benetton Stapleton, I think he had a little too much on it. And Gavin Brong looking to make some amends. The head went high, wide, and over the uprights. And it's still a 0-0 affair.
So some question asked by Gavin Brong there. Really nice shot coming across. So sturdy and a pacey shot coming across the area. Some work was had to be done by Kelly. He did it well and averted the danger. Opportunities came, but again, it's still 0-0 here. There's been so many individuals in the flow. This is Sam trying to get the return ball from Antoine. Not good work. And again, the danger has been broken down a bit here for Awesome. Brown finds Spring. Spring has not been allowed to be as effective as he normally is. Not given the space, not given the time. He has been rushed. He has been well managed, correct?
They have done their homework.
But it's Gavin Brown is going to be charged with this free kick. And he is going to boot in field now. There he goes. A good cut into the area. Head away by Fernandez. Falls for Dean Charles. Goes over to Brown. Brown is going to wrap the left foot around it again. This time can't pass Antoine. And DeCall picks up a good ball to Enville. Enville has Williams to contend with. Williams hits the ball into the river. And it's going to be another throw-in for
Awesome
FC. So it seems like there is a deficiency of footballs on this occasion. Have they all gone into the river? It's been 4 or 5. There should be 6 or 7 out here. So there's gonna be there is a stoppage as 2, 3, 4 of the implements were kicked into the river. So they're gonna have to check in the officials' spaces to ensure that they can recover and implement to restart the game here. There have been 4 or 5, I believe, that have gone into the river area. And this is again another cause for concern, Charlo.
Most definitely it is, and once you're playing in these conditions with the river nearby, I think you need to have adequate supply of balls so that the play can continue. But this has been a delay that I think is totally unnecessarily.
Well, there's been 4 or 5 that has gone over the area, but in all honesty, you should have at least 10
when you are
balls
coming
here.
for competition like
Correct.
this, you have to have adequate balls.
So here we go again with another concern that was definitely brought up.
I think there's a replacement ball coming.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that it's only one. So
Right.
and
so
if it goes away again,
they will have to do some work.
right, and then you also understand that the river is not conducive to traffic at this time of the night, the evening. Correct.
Yes, and there's not a clear pathway to the river.
Right. So we've restarted.
Well, 2 balls have come out.
Well, hopefully these would stay. So it's with Awesome FC. Straw to Antoine to Sam. Sam is attempting to go forward. He was impeded by Gavin Brown, and so another opportunity for Awesome to build this time up on the right. So, match commissioner coming across with another football. We've had it all this afternoon, Charlie. We've had wind, tents blowing away, balls going away, stoppages,
The
rain, visit by the minister.
So it's all happening.
Definitely all happening. On weekend number 5 of a Vincy Soccer Premier League. And the goalkeeper decides to boot downfield. He does so now into the area. And it's found by Fernandez. Fernandez tries to go forward. Bentic cannot control. Williams picks up the loose ball. And I think this is a problem for me with Williams. He looks to always want to hold and wait for a challenge instead of use the space and time that he has. But here we go. It's a shot there by Cato. Not what he would like. Not on target. And so once again, breaking down a touch here, the constructive play, as they call, is moving really nicely forward, looking for Enfield, who was not on sound and did not bring that one in. Taken by Charles. Charles, to Delplesh, was pushed to the ground by Sam. And an infringement against Awesome FC. The games actually continue to build in its aggressivity, Charlo.
Well, it's a free kick for us, for North Leeward Predators. Pumps a long ball downfield, looking for some support there. It's still inside Awesome's half. Benetton Stapleton, I think, inadvertently contact the Awesome defense.
Fingers
somewhere
yes.
on the hand, and he can
Marshall,
see
yes.
Marshall wringing his hands, that right hand, and it's a free kick for Awesome. And it's still 0-0 here as the rain has subsided, and Kelly boots it downfield, headed back upfield and into touch by North Leeward Predators. It's going to be a throw-in, quickly taken for Awesome, and infringement call there. There was Chad Straw not able to pull it in. It goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for North Leeward Predators. A long throw, and this one, it goes into touch. This time it's an Awesome throw. Awesome FC quickly taken as it comes across, still looking for it. Awesome to Decall. Looks for Williams. Williams has one to contend with. As Solomon pumps it downfield, headed back into touch. There's still Awesome. Williams gets it, dances it way to the middle, gives it to player, but here is North Leeward Predators looking to come away with it. But Zeddy Millington disrupts the play. Benetton Stapleton tucks it back to Adeem Charles. Charles back to Stapleton. Look for Charles. Nice ball, but a little too much on it for Stapleton. He has one to contend with. It goes into touch, and it's going to be a goal kick for Awesome FC. So it's still 0-0 here in this battle. And still Awesome now looks to come down the left flank. It was Decall trying to do a little too much, and he goes into touch, and Bentic with a throw in for Predators. And again, so it's Sidroy Bentic cutting that one out, but again the ball distribution is poor. Yeah, Solomon, and that was the number 6 there for Gavin Brown, and a shot that is going high and wide and over the bar is for a goal kick for North Leeward Predators. So Predators 0, Awesome 0, and about 22 or so minutes, 26 or so minutes remaining. As Predators look to come down the flank. Cambridge looking to clean up. I think that came off. You know, the North Leeward player. It's a throw in for Awesome. Deep inside their own half. Fernandez finds Antoine. Let's go back to Enville. So they look to come forward, but Predators would have none of it. And Ronaldo Franklin finds Cato. Cato with a ball, too much on that.
I think he was in two minds. It looks like a shot touch, really.
So it's still the call. Right, to Williams, but cut out there by DL Spring. Bennett and Stapleton loses it as two defenders boxed him in. And he's still Awesome with a shot, and goalkeeper Samuel comes off his line and collects. Now he rolls it out to Sidroy Bentic. Bentic will look to come forward, pumps it downfield, but headed back upfield by Awesome. Again, good defensive work there by Chad, because there was Chad Straw looking to closing on that, and it's still Awesome and Sidroy in Solomon, who tidies up, goes downfield. Awesome with it, but cut out there by the number 9. They were still going. I'm not. Was it infringement against North Leeward Predators?
Against, yes.
Cambridge quickly taken as it's Chad Straw. On that far side has Gavin Brown, but Straw still with it. And a shot comes in and Samuel covers it easily. No real threat as he looked to pump it downfield. The call goes back in defense, finds Fernandez. Fernandez looks to come across field, finds Antoine.
Excellent movement.
Good ball.
Ooh.
And that's Chad Straw in the end.
But that was really, really great play. And look at it here again. It started all the way back, and it was Straw who had an opportunity, and on to the goalkeeper. And then I think he was not really prepared for the rebound.
Not at all. He really caught him offside. Caught him flat-footed, and in the end couldn't get a boot on, and an opportunity going a begging. So it's still 0-0 here. That one is booted into touch. Another throw-in for Awesome FC. Comes back to Antoine. It's still Awesome as he comes wide. Finds DeCall. Not too far from us. DeCall finds Williams. Williams gives it to Enville. Williams is coming in, but he's cut out there by the defense for North Leeward Predators. As Fernandez gives it to DeCall. DeCall coming down the flank. A little too much on that. It goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Predators, and Sidroy Bentic is right there. Off DL Spring, who couldn't control. It's still Bennett and Stapleton. And there's goalkeeper Kelly coming off his line and averting the danger, because Adim Charles was there.
AJ Delplesh.
It was AJ Delplesh.
Running through.
Yes, the number 30. So, let's see.
Substitution. So Enville is out.
Giovanni Enville, the number 9. So North Leeward Predators, that throw in Bennett and Stapleton. Still with Stapleton. And it was into touch. It's going to be a throw in for Predators. Well, there was a shot. Bennett and Stapleton, they're looking to take a shot. It goes wide of the mark. And it's a goal kick for Awesome FC as we go closing on the 70th minute of this encounter. It's still a 0-0 affair. Roxel.
Richards is in, and it looks like Delplesh is out.
So number 30 Delplesh goes off, and on comes number 17 Gideon Richards.
And immediately into the action, Richards. He's going to take the corner.
Yes, he's going to take that corner. So let's see if he can make it count. Nice corner comes in. Headed away there by the defense for Predators. But for Awesome, it's still inside their half. Cross comes in looking for some support. Shifted as the Predators still with it. Ronaldo Franklin gives it back to Gideon Richards, and off the defense is still in a tussle. Gideon Richards with a shot and into the waiting hands of goalkeeper Kelly, who boots it downfield. And that's headed back upfield. Yeah, so Awesome. Williams with it as he looked to work his way into that penalty area. The shot comes in over the bar and into touch it goes, and it's going to be a goal kick for North Leeward Predators.
Well, these guys have been hearing you screaming about the awesome goals that have been scoring, been finding the back of the net. The shots that have been tremendously well taken. We saw one by Cadell Hector. Not sure if that's why they're trying all of these impossibilities, Charlo.
Well, who knows? But the infringement they called against Awesome, so it's going to be a free kick for the Predators. Boots downfield looking for some support. Dial Spring is there. Dial Spring has two, and he's being robbed of it. He's dispossessed, and it's still there, but this time it's booted downfield. Yes. It's still Awesome. Awesome.
Well, this has been continuing to play a very well constructed play coming up the wings and the flanks, but they have not been able to complete the job, so to speak, Charlo.
Right. So it's, I think, let's see, it's Gideon Richards who was beaten there, and a throw-in for the Awesome team. Danger cleared. It's still with Awesome. So it's downfield looking for DL Spring. Yeah. And Spring wheels as he got a little nip there around the shin area. So here it is, Gideon Richards. Gideon Richards looks to get around one. Shot off the defense there, off Cambridge. It goes into touch. It's going to be a throw in. And Gideon Richards very busy. It's like very busy in his action.
Offside, I think it is.
Well, someone perhaps offside. We were still going. And it's still 0-0 here at the Brighton Technical Centre between North Leeward Predators and Awesome FC. And it's back to
Kelly. Kelly is booting it outfield.
okay. And it's into touch. It's a throw-in for North Leeward Predators.
All right, so it's with Gavin Brown. Let's see what he does. He is gonna throw it inwards, looking for Stapleton, but stolen by Fernandez. He's been good this evening again. Middleton as well is marshaled in the middle. He finds Wilkes. Wilkes is trying to go forward, looking for Straw, but taken away. And is the call is gonna pick up the loose ball. And it's actually a pull back. I don't know. Advantage could have been played there, Charlo. The call was
Well,
in charge, in control.
yes, so in the end, there's a lot of chatter from the spectators.
Yeah,
pavilion.
because you actually pull back an advanced play as they were progressing. Shot comes in here by Marshall, goes off target and controlled well by the goalkeeper. He boots downfield for Northley Predators into Richards. Richards finds Brown. Brown is trying to go forward to Kato, a good ball from Spring. Kato is in. Kato scores. Oh yes, Kato is beating Kelly at the far post.
Good ball from Spring.
Well, the started with Kato, who laid a wall pass back to Spring, and he got the return pass, which he slotted away. And I want to say against the run of play, the
Yes.
Northley Predators have taken the lead.
Well, Predators with a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is what has been happening. Awesome has been playing more of the constructive football going forward. They've dominated in some instances that aspect of play. They've been strong, they've been positive, but they have not converted, Charlo.
Well, that's it, but Predators have made good use. So,
So now there are a bit more considerations in terms of what must be done. Antoine tried to go across field, but Cambridge has to come and clean up shop into Wilkes. So Wilkes is
Juma Jilks.
Jilks. Sorry, what am I saying? Wilkes. Jilks.
Juma Jilks.
Yes, he is in.
Jilks was with Hope International up to last year.
So Marshall comes inside, finds Millington, back to Marshall. Good movement. Still Marshall trying to miss kick there, but Williams does good work. Over to Jilks. Jilks goes across into Straw. Straw is looking for movement. Goes into Wilkes to Jilks. Jilks is
I think he was tumbling over the fallen player.
Yes, Jilks is tumbling over Brown, and more excitement and noise from the crowd, the small crowd, but appreciative in terms of who they're supporting for sure is DeCaldo. He's had a good evening, and he's been infringed this evening again by Cato, the goal scorer. So, falls for Marshall. Marshall for Awesome FC, trying to go forward. He doesn't have much options. Comes back to the call. The call is finding Marshall, but stolen by Spring. The Spring is going to have to take a free throw in. He leaves it. Yes, he does. Leaves it for Bentic. Bentic finds Franklin. Franklin to Spring. Spring brings it back and goes into Adine Charles. Charles goes long to the left, looking for Richards. Good ball. Richards comes onto it, but trying to do two things at the same time and did none. Sam goes upfield, looking and finding Jilks. Jilks can't get past Williams, but he repossesses in this case. And good ball into Millington. Millington has a chance. Oh, good stop by goalkeeper Millington again. Goalkeeper has a second opportunity. And this time he clutches it quite strongly. But that was again, Charlo, as we've seen, good movement, good constructive play, good coordination between the players of Awesome FC, but does not result in what they want at the end.
Nothing to show for all the hard work. And we see goalkeeper Samuel, he's down, and some attention has to be given. But he was really under some pressure there. Put his body on the line to clutch that and avert any danger, averting Awesome equalizing.
Well, goalkeeper Bailey, you said?
Samuel.
So I've been calling him the goalkeeper all evening.
Alisco Samuel.
Alisco Samuel. Number 44. So Samuel is doing his stretches to ensure that he's ready and raring to go. Had to stop 2 shots there. And again was another opportunity. Seacon Millington would have really loved to equalize here. But here we go, booted downfield by Samuel. He's looking for Kato, who manages to try to bring it down. Goes into touch. Marshall is going to take it. He goes inside and finds Fernandez. Fernandez to Antoine. Antoine cannot control for him. And this is Richards trying to go forward. And cut out there by Raheem Sam. So into the last 10 minutes of this encounter based on our clock here. And it's a 1-goal lead for North Leeward Predators in a really highly charged physical encounter. And should be Central Leeward or the Barley Secondary School Sports.
Yes, Barley Secondary.
Should be finished by now, Charlo, you think?
Well, I would think so.
With the stoppages that may have occurred because of rain, I'm not sure.
Not too sure if they did have any stoppages.
So here we go. Just about to finish an afternoon or into an evening of around 5 matches, Vincy Soccer Premier League. It's with Brown. Brown is going to take the throw, finds Richards, back to Brown. Brown is sizing up a pass inside. He does, across, falls for the in the path, but stolen by Williams. Williams finds Jilks. Jilks comes across to DeCall. DeCall cuts back and looks for Williams, but the Spring picks it up. Can't beat Williams. Williams is fighting. He's fighting for all his worth. Gonna find Jilks. Jilks is gonna go looking for Millington. Adine Charles picks it up, and it is now with Bentic. The crowd is getting really small but really loud, and it brings it back now to Adine Charles. Charles looking. And Jilks picks it up good ball to Millington. Millington, the return pass, looking for the number 11. He's in. He was just about to size up a pass into the far corner. But excellent. A good piece of work there by Gavin Brown to clean that one up.
Yes, Gavin Brown. I think if Williams held on a little too long.
Yes, his decision making took a little long to process.
Because having gotten around that last defender, should have had a shot before allowing Gavin Brown to get in there.
Well, Jilks is going to take this corner for Awesome FC. 82 minutes on the clock. Here we go, Jilks, just about the far post into a Straw, who served up a very tame side foot shot to the near post. The ball comes all the way back down to Kelly. Kelly is bringing it across, looking for Marshall, who does good work. Marshall is going to turn and comes inside, and everybody leaves it, including the new entrance of the grads. And so it's number 21 with Fernandez into the grads. The grads is broken up. The play is broken up, followed by Benton Stapleton. He has a call to contend with. Stapleton and the call in a tussle finds Bentic. Bentic can't get past Marshall, but it's an infringement against Marshall on this occasion. So another free kick comes the way of North Leeward Predators.
Well, Predators, can they make it count in the final few minutes?
Charlo, your considerations of player of this match?
Well, certainly, I think it's a difficult proposition right now in really selecting a player of the game.
Well, Kelly was doing well until he was beaten. The number 5 who came in, Williams, just very early for North Leeward Predators in the defense. Here we go in. The call has had a good game. And shot comes in. Sam clears. Comes now to Williams, who's under a lot of pressure. goal scorer there in Cato is being pushed off of the field. Foul for Marshall. Marshall finds Jilks. Jilks good ball into Fernandez, who's had a good game as well, Charlo.
Yes,
And to Bentic. Bentic goes into Ronaldo Franklin. Franklin goes across. Gavin Brown, who's in his splurt, has had some good raids and decisive touches as well. This one is shielded in by Sam. Sam brings it to Kelly. Awesome trying to rebuild from behind. They have all of 6 minutes remaining to try to find an equalizer at least. And Cambridge to that is Kelly, and he roots upfield and taken down by Jilks. Jilks goes across looking for Chad Straw. He cannot pass. He cannot get past Brown, and Straw is going to take this so quickly. He goes into the part of looks like, who is that? Polias? Could be. And they're brought back down now by Ronaldo Franklin. Chips it into the no man's land, really. Looking for somebody to run on to. Not happy. And the ball is out now with Marshall 4 Avenues. He chips it, attempts to chip into the forward part of Juma Jerks! Just in front of the goal. And into the goalkeeper itself, Charlo. Opportunity to go begging for Awesome again. Fernandez picks it up, finds Chad Straw. Straw has one to contend with, takes a shot, comes off of Adine Charles. Let's see, Fernandez is the one picking up the loose ball. He finds Marshall. Marshall looks to go into the part of Williams, but Adine Charles boots downfield. And Fernandez can't get past.
Too much on it for Benty, for Stapleton.
Well, it's with Marshall. And Marshall decides to put it to touch because his defender in Cambridge seemed to have dislodged his shoulders in somewhat. He goes down awkwardly.
Well, there's another player down as well. There are 2 players for Awesome.
So some attention being given, and the stretcher is being required as Dr. Peters and her assistant trying to make their way on the field. So it looks, from my estimation, Charlo, looked like a dislocated shoulder as it was pushed awkwardly as the player from Northlywood Predators was trying to make their way to an advanced position.
He's in pain.
Yes. It's definitely dislocated, Cambridge. You could have seen that from the onset. He's gonna walk off, but it's gonna take it's gonna take a very quick jolt to get it back into
Yes.
position if it's dislocated just by the joint area. But we'll see. And Cambridge, unfortunately, Charlo is gonna make his way off.
The right shoulder, and you can see it holding it rather gingerly. And tenderly.
So Dr. Peters is going to have to attend to that right now, whether she's going to attempt to slot it back in or give it some strappings until they can put it to the hospital or the clinic.
Right.
Yeah. So here we go. It's with Marshall to Fernandez. Fernandez brings it across, finds Decall. Decall is asking for somebody to come. That is, looks like. Who's that? The number 13, Charlo. Bring that up for us for Awesome FC.
You were done, eh?
Okay, you were done. Awonde. Ilasi Yowadane, yes. And that is booted out of into touch. Sam takes it. Finds Degrads to Sam. Broken up there by Richards. go again. It's with De Grads, not controlling well. Stolen and in on an offside position was Cato, taken quickly by De Carl. De Carl goes forward looking for Williams.
And he's going to get a yellow card.
Yes.
Really didn't need to.
And DL Spring feeling to see whether or not he would have pulled something there, because he was his body was put in a position that is very quite much awkward and not what he would wanted. Chalo still not difficult proposition for the man of the match.
Certainly. I think there's 5 minutes of added time.
Okay, so it's great opportunity here for somebody to step up even further. Cato has not been bad as the goal scorer. Charlo probably have to lean possibly in that way for as it relates to the decider. He has not been bad. Fernandez has not been bad. DeCall has not been bad. Dale Spring has not been bad. And Williams goes inside, tries to find a player, but it's stolen. And Benton Stapleton gets it on the end of this one, trying to get past Sam, can't. And it goes over to Cato, yes. Cato finds Stapleton. Stapleton to Spring. Spring is looking. Spring goes inside, finds Stapleton. Stapleton pulls it back and offers up a ball to Spring. Spring crosses, excellent, and falls for Gideon Richards, who is blocked by De Grads. A good tackle coming in there. Laid on a platter for Benton Stapleton. Cato scores! No, he misses! Oh! Cato could have taken it home, Charlo. Ooh! Cato could have sewn it all up there, Charlo.
Crossbar once again.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Well, he heard us, and he came up chumps. And I think he might sneak it, Charlo.
Well, I think he just nipped it.
He may.
Just nosed ahead.
He may. Let's see if there are any comments coming in from our followers. And yeah, and there's some ideas coming in. Alaska Samuel, what do you think, Charlo? Goalkeeper.
Wasn't bad.
And he has had some shots. So we could think of that as well. I think that's a good proposition. He's done enough to keep the other team at bay. Here is Spring into the corner. Spring slides this past Kelly off of the assist from Cato. So I'm not sure. He's not testing at this point in time. He's scoring the Spring. And Nolde Pretas has knocked this one from Avenues, I believe, Charlo.
Yes.
From Awesome.
Awesome.
Yes, from Awesome. I have to be reminded. Slipping into that zone now, Charlo.
It has been a tiring evening, and one understands.
Yes. So, Charlo, DL Spring, Cato, or Alaska Samuel. You're going to have to decipher. As this one goes downfield, finding Fernandez. Fernandez goes forward into Jilks. Jilks is going across, looking now for Yuandi. He brings it back to Sam. Sam goes into number 25. That's Yuandi on this occasion. And actually, no, number 25 is number 25, Charlo?
Juma Jilks. Number 25 for Predators.
Yes. No, for. It's actually 29. I think there's another substitution.
That's Nelson, Brendan Nelson.
Nelson. So he actually just came in.
Brendan Nelson.
Booted downfield, thrown downfield, that is, into Marshall. Marshall is looking. There's a some steam out of it now as the DL Spring comes away with it. He brings it across, finds Gideon Richards. Richards is gonna turn. He's twisting, he's turning and twisting, brings across over, looking for Benetton Stapleton. He's free and he tries to get it to DL Spring. He should have taken a shot.
Should have taken a shot.
Yes. And stolen there by Nelson and upfield by Fernandez. He finds Jilks. Jilks is going across to that's Nelson back to Jill. Well, into make it Dean Charles. He's been good as well. He's broken up a number of the positive movements of awesome FC this evening. There we go. The wind is picking up once again. Jilks is trying to see what he can do with a few minutes, in my estimation, seconds remaining on the clock. It's with Dekal. Dekal goes forward, finds Williams. Williams to Chad Shaw, who came closer to the player in Williams. Not much left, and it looks like it's going to peter out here now into a win for
Predators, picking
Predators.
up an important 3 points.
Yes. So Cato or Samuel, Charlo?
I'll
Goal
go
scorer
I'll
and
go
assist.
I'll go for Cato.
Okay. Against Samuel, who had to stop. So, all right. Thank you very much there, Mr. Samuel, who may have a little tendency to go down that road.
The name?
Yes.
Namesake?
yes.
I don't
But
think he was biased anyway.
no, he wasn't. But I think he had a good game as well.
Yes, he certainly had a good game.
But the points were brought to fruition by Mr. Cato. Is it Javon? What's his first name there?
Cato, number 9. Javon Cato.
Yes, Javon Cato, who superseded his partner in Aleski Samuel. That's the end of match 3. We're going to go with Javon Cato, who had a goal and an assist. And for the first evening, I think he ran pretty well off the ball as well. So the day has come to an end. Match day 5, weekend number 5 has come to an end as Cato and Spring has are now taking their photos, and we make an end to this as we go into having the presentation.